Hey there, everyone. It is Tuesday, January 8th. Going to be Wednesday, January 9th, very soon, especially on the East Coast. It might even be that already. Anyway, point is, we have a hockey review to do because the hockey file has just become a whole lot of winning. I mean, look at this. Look at how incredible. This is how many games, how many days. For example, today, assuming the Vegas Golden Knights are going to hold, they're up like 3-0, I think, in the third period. We had a 9-2 day today. 9 wins here, really crushing it. And even one of the games we lost, Buffalo, New Jersey, I'll show you what it looked like in the daily sheet because we favored Buffalo in a point prediction anyway. Really unbelievable. So big day here. A couple of losing days we had over the last few, and then things kind of petered out. We kept winning less and less and less each day. We actually won 1% on one. I think we went like 5-4. We can change the way we look at this. Point is, I was really happy to see how well things are going. There's a 5-4 day. Right? You can start expanding, collapsing this, and looking at it in a way like, all right, there's a 3-4 day we lost money. Here's a 2-3 day we lost money. Boom, we have a 9-2 day, and these things start happening like this. You can see a lot of winning here. There was a day we were 6-0 here on the second. So the file's doing great things, and I wanted to look at what we can take from reading the board because it's also seeming to be helping for overs and unders, and people are always asking me for it, and I can see why. So let's talk about, for example, today, right? We got Boston at better. It's the win percentage we really want to look at, the win-why. That's what seems to matter the most. And then we also see at the projected score that things are working kind of independently. They're not totally connected. So it's like Boston. Boston wins. Here we have a loss. We like the Islanders. The Islanders are one team I like. Barry Trotz, the way he coached. I think they have great season ROI. They don't win this game. They lose this game. As you can see, Carolina outscores them. So that happens. Florida and Pittsburgh. We love Florida to win this game by more than a couple goals. They won the game by 4 goals and got to the 5. And boom, look what the file does there. It's really consistent. You'll see later on down the list, teams that win the game are hitting goals like that. Here's the funny game. Favors barely New Jersey. Barely favors New Jersey here over Buffalo by win strength. But favors Buffalo in point predictions. Buffalo ends up crushing in this game, so you lose the game by win strength, which is what we gauge, but it was really close, so maybe you knew to stay away. I didn't take them today. Philly and Washington. Boom, loves Washington. Picks this game when you round that. Boom, want to see how cool that is? Boom. Boom, boom. Right? That is what that score is. Hit it exactly. Hit it exactly. When you hit it exactly, you hit it hard. All right, so that means you hit the over, right? It told you to play the over 6, and it told you to take Washington minus 1.5, and you hit everything solid. Montreal and Detroit. I mean, it does a great job in this game. We end up getting the over-under wrong, but we have Montreal winning by 1. I mean, they have to win somehow here, 3.4-3, and they do. They've let me down a couple nights in a row, but they win tonight. Columbus and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, a great team. I mean, a great team. They're probably going to win the cup the way they're going right here. Columbus doesn't put up anything, so Tampa Bay gets there in goals. Colorado and Winnipeg. This one, I was sneaky because this came out even. And I took Colorado because I saw the point predictions giving me Colorado. Colorado loses. But I also had the over, and it did go over. So there's that. Dallas and St. Louis hit that one hard. Boom. Bam. Look at that. Looks great. Looks great. Had Dallas. They do exactly what they're supposed to. Rangers and Knights. I mean, look at this, right? We're saying it's going to be 4-2. It's already 3-0. I don't know. I'll get an update on that score. San Jose. Here's where things going to happen. Actually, the score is actually 4-2. I saw it before it went in. It's already 4-2, and it thinks it's going to end 4-3. So if you hold on there, you got to win there. Really a great day, right? Why I'm so excited about it. So let's see, here we have the next day. Here we have Wednesday. Here's the advanced look at Wednesday, because I don't know if the goaltenders are correct. If Cam Ward, for example, may not go for Chicago, I'm not sure who the projected goaltender is going to be. And it does matter. But here's your advanced look at tomorrow, based on some preliminary lines. You got Nashville, Chicago. It likes Nashville by win percentage pretty heavily. Thinks they're going to win like 4-2, 5-3, something like that. The line offers negative 180. I do my own like true line attempt over here. So it's a little more than you'd want to pay, but they're probably going to win this game. Colorado and Calgary. Tough game. I like Calgary in this game. Yeah, Calgary by win percentage. Super high scoring game. And I like Calgary. I like both of those. Go over the 6.5. Go with Calgary. Ottawa and Anaheim thinks it's going to be a lower scoring game here. Thinks it's going to be under for some reason. This is a very close win strength, 66-62, and a very favorable line. You can see that even though it doesn't favor Ottawa, that's a great price against Gibson at home. Thinks it's going to be a close under game. That's the tougher one. I do not understand why Anaheim's negative 220. That's craziness. But I do like Calgary. I mean, tough lines already set up for tomorrow. The best bet is your over here. And so yeah, it's a very tough slate tomorrow. So anyway, this file's really kicking butt. I mean, it's pretty easy to update every day. The bankroll's winning, as you can see. I mean, you look at just, if you want to say just this year, because we've been doing it every day, just the last 8 days, which we didn't have that many great days here. We had a couple losing days, and we're still up 6 units or 11% ROI. I mean, what does that look like in terms of wins and losses? It looks like 37 and 19 on our win strength. And you can also order this by the strength of the strength. You know, it's not just, you can actually take the win strength number. You could grab it. Where is it? I think I can. Is it already in here? Yeah, you could grab that win strength and say, like this. You could say, when that number is a very high number, do we win or lose games, right? This is actually this is that win Y right here. It's this actual percentage. So I haven't ever done this before, but let's also open this up. Let's open this all the way back to December 1st. Because that's when we really started to hone things out a lot better at the beginning of December. That's why this thing's so reliable. I don't know what to do with this thing other than just put it out and watch it win. It's fun to do it that way, but you know, it's getting super valuable. And let's take a look. This is a cool little cumulative ROI feature that looks at how much money you would have made betting this way in order. So high percentages, are they winning? The answer is, if this cumulative ROI number is going up, then that is yes. And there's not a lot of red there. That's good. That's good. 16. So, wow. 90 is good. All right, so up around 90, around the 90%, we're at like 23% ROI on 46 games. What does that mean in English? And does this ever go up any higher? I'm looking over here at the cumulative ROI to see if this is growing. It's good that I don't think I have my face in this video so you can see the actual screen. So we're at 9% overall. That's 211 games. The highest win strength we had was a 54%. That's funny. I wonder what game that was. Somebody who was a winner with 54%, they lost. It was in Arizona, was favored against somebody. I don't know, I have to look that up. Anyway, point is, yes, this is helping. This is why I talk about like cutoffs and how to look at the file. What it's saying is, when the win strength is at 90% or higher, We have a cumulative ROI of 23%. What does that mean? What do I mean by that? Well, I mean that in these 46 games, I mean, look, how many do we lose there, right? How many Reds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Oh, 11 out of 46. So 35 and 11. I mean, that's pretty darn good. 35 and 11. And it's resulting in that, almost 23% ROI. So, okay. So now that we know that, and we look at our teams, we start to see things like this. Now that we know that when we have a high win-Y percentage, it is pretty valuable. And you see like the games, so the higher the more important it is, generally. Like Calgary's 82 against Colorado is a really strong number. And they're probably the biggest favorite of the day, but to a close Nashville at 79. But you can see how much lower Anaheim's 66 is compared to those other two when it comes to picking winners in that day. Now, I think if you look at things by team and who's reliable and who's awesome, here's a pick history of what we've done over the last month. Apparently, we've had a good run with San Jose, with Tampa Bay, with the Islanders, which is why I was surprised to see them, lose today. Winnipeg, of course. Calgary, right? Pittsburgh, big win today. Dallas held up today. Ottawa, we're talking about tomorrow. Montreal won today. The Rangers got butt whooped, I think, by Vegas. Carolina won. Washington won. Columbus lost. Vegas is winning. Boston won. Didn't play. And then here we have some losers down here. The only one to sneak a win out was Buffalo. And Colorado lost. St. Louis lost. Philly lost. New Jersey lost. Minnesota lost. See, it's interesting. That's not just today. That's overall the last month and a half. It's interesting. A lot of those teams, almost all those teams, lost today. It's interesting. So anyway, very cool to see how this is all playing itself out and why it's just becoming so interesting and reliable. And I don't know what to do with it other than just to put it out and watch it win. So I guess that's what we'll do. Anyway, we're out for now, and may your picks be winning. Tomorrow, it should be Nashville, Calgary. We don't know down here, but I like Ottawa's line because we don't know down here. So there's that. And we're out for now.